Sussex gone nuts as $100 million deal cut off in shame with Netflix bold warning they can go to YouTube. Imagine being so famous that you have to worry that an upcoming docuseries about your romance that you're producing for Netflix might somehow conflict with another series on Netflix that just happens to be about your family. Apparently, that's where Prince Harry and Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, are living right now. A source reported that the couple had been put on notice by Netflix that the company could pull the plug on their multi-million-dollar deal at any point, should the final product not be to the streaming giant's liking. During the past 12 months, the Sussexes have often been spotted with cameras following them, and since the Queen's death, fans have wondered what will happen to the footage. However, Netflix have issued a statement saying there's never been any documentary from the Duke and Duchess of Sussex confirmed. They're rattled at Netflix, and they blinked first and decided to postpone the documentary. I mean, as Netflix themselves noted, the show hasn't even been confirmed yet, so it kind of makes sense that things are seemingly up in the air when it comes to a premiere date. Not being to their liking, meaning in this context, unlikely to provoke anyone new to cough up $20 a month to watch it. The Crown is of course only based on actual events. It takes some dramatic license and makes no claim to be pure documentary. But that puts Harry and Meghan in something of a pickle. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle fear their public image could be shattered if their bombshell love story docuseries is perceived as an endorsement of Netflix's The Crown. Royal expert Richard Fitzwilliams questioned whether Harry and Meghan will hit out at the outrageous plotlines about their family on the show prior to the release of their own series with Netflix. Meghan and Harry have an interest in having a portrayal where they're philanthropic. And there's nothing philanthropic about too much kiss and tell. Especially with the passing of the Queen, they'd be worried about their public perception. In America, the Queen was enormously respected, and they know that. The question is, public perception is very important to them, Fitzwilliams explained. They're highly thought of in a lot of circles. I suppose so, but Netflix isn't necessarily one of those circles. Meghan has already seen one pet project canned by Netflix this year. Netflix struck a deal with the promise of exclusive insight into the lives and outlook of the Sussexes, which they felt would be a ratings success. If they're uncertain that the content will produce the ratings they desire, then that becomes a problem. At pitching content production meetings, it's made clear that Netflix prides itself as an independent editorial broadcaster. They do not simply release whatever contributors serve up to them. They can go to YouTube for that. He also stressed, an exposing tell-all about the family may go against their philanthropic image. They had a lot of support over Oprah. They have a certain pull, but the question is how wisely will they exercise this? And how they're able to exercise what pull they actually have within Netflix when it comes to this documentary series. Whether they speak out on The Crown will surely have an effect on public perception of them. Netflix have a very special royal success in getting both the Sussexes on board and having The Crown. Mr. Major claims the conversation never took place and described it as malicious nonsense. Official royal biographer of the Queen Mother, William Shawcross, told that the series is odious and deliberately hurtful. He said, "The Crown is an odious series filled with lies and half-truths, encased in lace and velvet. It's astonishingly and deliberately hurtful to individual members of the royal family, public servants who cannot answer back, let alone sue for damages."